Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1 to the National shortstop.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to short. Correa loves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Rizzo is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Garrett Richards will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted the other way to left center. Seager calls for it. He's got it one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
In is Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yelich, a runner at second with 1 away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Missed with a slider.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Seager ranges to his left. And he throws it away. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
One out and a runner on second base. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
That misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Three and 2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He pulls into third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was selected in the 27th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 now. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Here it is on 3-0. Grounder down the line at third. And it's full now, 3-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Too high, and that cost him ball four.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Evan Gattis now standing in. His past history with Richards, just a 1 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Lance McCullers. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Nationals nothing. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, McCullers came into the year with high expectations, but has looked somewhat shaky so far this season.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
1 and 2's the count.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2 and 2.
And the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, batting at an even .400. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a high pop-up. Pedroia is under it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Lined hard toward right center. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Full count still. Cespedes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Yelich going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Posey, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And another foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Another full count offering on its way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Nationals 2. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
in is Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
All ball.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. None out, runners at first and second. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One 1-0 count. Here it is, and this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Cabrera stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adrian Beltre. First delivery to him on the way. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up. But you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Machado looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run dinger by Adrian Beltre. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Jeff Stockton is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Dustin Pedroia will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. And there's ball 2 now. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that will become out number 2.
Catcher, Evan.
Next for the Dodgers, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, 2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Riding in now for the Nats, Jeff Stockton. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the 2-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Now a flare out toward right center. Stanton coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Here's Corey Seager as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Popped up. Beltre in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Stockton on at first. Nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Yelich. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. That's a tough take. Runners on first with one down. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Step on the bag for one. Throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Still 8-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lance McCullers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. to the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Number 9, E. Gordon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And now for Washington, Yoenis Cespedes. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Cespedes has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Manny Machado now. Line to the right side, but foul. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
The 0-1 on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
1-1.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Yelich is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That missed. That's
A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone. The
1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Judge on second. Cespedes at first. 2 out in the inning. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Popped him up. Stanton coming on. Just foul. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top 8-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Machado will wait on it. 1 gone.
The right fielder,
and there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The count now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next up for Los Angeles, Carlos Correa. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Rizzo shading to his right. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. But they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 30, Hoda Glover.
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Gaddis gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Bases are empty, one man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Three and 2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Line hard, but foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 37, Jumbo Diaz.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Adrian Beltre.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Machado on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Here's big Aaron Judge.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Popped him up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Little dribbler down the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Waiting for it now is Pedroia, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Marcell Ozuna is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Marcell Ozuna.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 misses off the plate. Now the 2-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, and foul. Another payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. In is Christian Yelich. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ozuna leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2's the count.
The 2-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air into shallow left center. Cespedes is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Mike Morin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
1-1.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And this is fouled at the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 3-2 pitch. Pedroia now at second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 20, Buster Posey.
Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher,
Jose Abreu will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jose Abreu.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton giving chase. And the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 66, Jonathan Holden.
Giancarlo Stanton now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
0-1.
Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's what said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. Popped him up. Donaldson waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Montgomery will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Asdrubal Cabrera will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start the inning and move back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager. Line drive to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, a changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 0-1 delivery, and a breaking ball stays outside. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. The tag gets one, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. Two down, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Yoenis Cespedes would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set and the pitch, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, bases loaded. The 1-2. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High pop-up. Gaddis is there. And that's the third out. 3 left for Washington. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 70, Luis Avila.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he misses again. 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. In previous matchups with Luis Avila, he's only 1 for 10. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Gordon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Here's Manny Machado now. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 1-1. Is strike two swinging. The 1-2. Popped him up. Beltre has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the dirt. Bases are empty, one man out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-1. Full count now. One out, nobody on. Tapped up the first baseline. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Last strike now for the Nats. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Now the 2-1 is a ball down and away. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Dodgers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Coda Glover gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Garrett Richards struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.